Karina's story has inspired me. I hope it will inspire you too, because a story is what captures that particular moment. So, Karina, would you love to tell us your inspirational story?
Okay, thank you, Tanya. Um, so I contracted polio when I was young in India. I'm Anglo-Indian. We migrated to Australia in 1970. My father was the eldest of 9 brothers and sisters, and majority of them lived in Melbourne. And I was paralysed in both my legs when I had polio. I couldn't walk, but I was walking, which was astounding for the doctors to see. And the comment that my surgeon said to my mum was that it's amazing your little girl's walking, because we don't know how she's doing it. It's a miracle, basically.
Yeah.
There are people who have been less affected by polio and can't move, and here's your little girl paralysed in both her legs and she's making herself walk. So we need to find out what and how she's doing this. From there, I had 2 operations on my right leg, 1 on my left, and just sort of tried to do the best I could with school, with work as I grew up. Faced my challenges as I did, but I guess just through drive and determination and willpower, it's gotten me to where I am today. Yeah.
It's fantastic. So when she first told her story, I thought I would do this video so someone somewhere can just learn from her journey and get inspired. So isn't it quite fascinating to learn from you that from having polio for both the legs, getting operated, and then bouncing back onto life with motivation? What exactly motivates you every day?
So I run a couple of my own businesses and one of my businesses I run with a business partner. And funny enough, it's in disability, where for me, I think it's giving back to the community. It's enabling and being able to allow other people to feel empowered. Talking to them about my journey, that it's not just doom and gloom. You can get to where you want with dedication and resilience and adaptability, because everybody's different.
That's fantastic. Like, brain is the most amazing human organ, right? And the mental resilience that you have is what inspired me. So what would you like to tell the people who are overcoming challenges somewhere, especially physical and emotional challenges?
Tanya, I think what I'd like to say is that every day is a different day. You have to have, or try and find that within yourself to change your own life. People can come and help, people can talk to you, but it's your own determination, it's your own self-perseverance where you build up that confidence, and with that confidence comes the resilience to move forward and upwards, not for anything else but facing the challenges that you have head on.
Yeah, very well said. Because I've learned from one of the top leadership gurus about the resilience, and how if we add value into the community, that flows into the marketplace, and that flows us into the workplaces, and living with integrity. What is your value add on that? Like, we ship on community, on together.
Yep.
Like, we being together and helping the communities thrive together.
Yeah, I think having that bond to bring communities together, people of different backgrounds, the cold background, the culturally and linguistically diverse, is really important, so that people are feeling equal people are feeling equal across the board for what they bring into community. It's not a good situation where you have one ethnic or any, you know, generational gap that feel that they're better than somebody else. It's bringing that diversity, the confidence, the backbone.
Yeah, that's a fantastic value add here. I've seen that we have like 6 generations now, adapting to every generation and understanding, nurturing from our seniors and learning from the juniors. This is what I believe as a leadership journey, and together we can build the communities better by learning from each other's stories and encouraging each other's. Like your story has truly inspired me in ways, and it is really a great story to see someone who has overcome challenges in polio and walking, doing gym every day. Such a fantastic inspiration, right? So what value add would you give to the people who are suffering with physical challenges?
Look, I think it's important that you believe in something, okay? Something spiritual that will guide you, will carry you across the difficult times in your life, to give you the strength, determination to pull you through the pit of depression. But once you've gotten through that, it's just learning from those feelings that you bring within yourself that pushes you. Value comes in a lot of different shapes and forms. It's not just a monetary situation.
Yeah.
It's how you help other people achieve what they need to achieve in their life, I feel is very important.
That's a fantastic thing, because I certainly believe in that concept. Continuously learning from every generation and learning from people's journey, from people's story. That is what actually I've learned the art of selling from my dad himself, by learning and understanding the stories. So it's just being confident, resilience, mental resilience. That was I have learned from your fantastic inspirational story. So your story should be brought into some amazing light where we cannot just learn from you, but also help the next generation or the people suffering, right? And what are the key challenges you faced in your life?
Some of the key challenges I think I've faced in my life is, on a personal level, trying to keep up with everybody else. That was number one. Trying to get myself on their level and maintaining that, where
People pleasing.
Well, people pleasing, maybe not so much people pleasing, but just trying to keep up with the same level, especially in school, physically more was a big challenge for me. But until I realized that I was not, you reach a level in your head where you realize that you're not going to get there, and it doesn't matter how hard you push, you will never get there. But that's okay.
Yeah.
But that's fine if you never get there, because that person has different challenges in their life that you have overcome, and you've gotten there. So once I grasped that concept, I started realizing that having a type A personality that the doctors say that you develop once you've had polio because you're overcompensating.
Yeah.
It's about letting go of all of that.
Yeah.
And acceptance.
Yeah.
Acceptance for who you are, where you are, and what you are in life, and what you bring to life. That's the most important thing.
Wow, that's true. Staying in our own lane, but yet getting inspired by many in our journey. That's what I have learned from her story. Thank you, guys. Yes. So, Corina, like you mentioned, staying in our own lane is really important. From my hardships, I also endured this. Staying in our own lane and dwelling deep inside our heart helps shapes us as a person that we are. So, what is your advice on positivity?
Yes, positivity is extremely important to have, not just on a mental resilience type of basis, but physically, spiritually, on every emotionally. Being positive is extremely important, because that's the drive that you give yourself as a person. You know, we cannot rely on other people to make us happy.
Yeah.
You have to be able to be positive and remain positive for yourself, and keep yourself motivated and driven.
Yeah.
To sit back and expect other people to make you happy, or other things to make you happy, is not conducive to a happy, positive lifestyle.
That's a fantastic thing, because I certainly believe that happiness is within us, and whatever we are, we resonate. The positive energy that you had, that I resonated, someone else, we can just pass our good energies into the planet Earth and help the society as well, right?
Correct.
Because we're here to thrive together as humans.
Yeah.
And our stories can be so motivational to the rest of the world, and all the next generation young kids, or the leaders to listen and thrive. It's not about just doing business alone, or it's not about just doing work for organizations, but together learning from the stories of the community.
Sharing experiences and valuing what someone has to say in their time of adversity is amazing.
Yeah.
It's the strength, the inner strength that person had to pass that information on, of what the hardships they've experienced.
Yeah.
And like I said, positivity comes from within.
Yeah.
The moment you start thinking negatively, that's how your brain will start to function.
Yeah.
So it's all a matter of changing the way you think, and thinking positive, staying positive is extremely important.
Yeah. Because I'm a kind of person, I don't have any negative thoughts on anybody. I don't have a negative thought. But today, in our story, the hero is Corina, because she has really helped shape my thinking in ways that, like, if people think, why should you go to gym per se? She's going to gym 5 days a week. So what makes you not going to gym? Like, a person who is having such a great mental resilience and a fantastic approach, positive approach. The 3 things that I learned from you: mental resilience, positivity, happiness, is within you. So you are a leader to me.
Oh, thank you, Tanya.
Yeah, I mean it. I mean, like, from bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
Every story can connect the dots. So the art of selling is just the stories. The art of leadership is stories. And as communities, we can help shape the next generation people, or our communities thrive together. And what are the 3 impactful words that you have to tell the viewers?
Well, I would say confidence, willpower, and inner peace.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sure that is the most important thing. The willpower is the most important thing. Brain science, which connect the technology from one to the other, but it's all the magic of the people that we can just bring the best outcomes. Like Corina's story to someone else's story, your story can add value to someone else's journey. What is your story that can help shape other people's life stories? And that capturing moment with Corina and the little doggy here, the Lucky. Say hello to the viewers. Hello, Lucky. Hello. So,
my little bodyguard.
So together we can make the world a better place by just being ourselves, honest, authentic, and learning from everybody's stories. So what is your story and how can you add value into the life of someone else? So keep learning, keep listening, keep viewing, and enjoy your weekend. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
So Corina, now what is your advice to me or feedback on me?
My advice to you is keep doing what you're doing. I think it is a valuable tool that you are showing people who are in the depths of despair, frustration, depression, that you can speak to these different people and get a story of their background, of where they've been to where they are now. I think it takes someone with a lot of courage and understanding and care and respect
Thank you so much.
to get this information. And the way when I first met you, there was just an instant connection.
Thank you so much.
And I loved how we connected. So yeah, that trust that I had in you with just what you were saying, I felt it was very genuine, and that's who you are. You're a very genuine person.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Corina, because I would really love to thank for your time and your fantastic,
Thank you.
kind words on me. The smallest thing that I feel that I can add value to people is we can together thrive in this community by doing good to others, selflessly.
Correct.
And I'm certain and I feel like I'm going to put a dent into the universe somehow.
Well, it's, I think it's in the giving that we receive. That's my motto, It's
Yeah.
in the giving that we receive. It's not that we want anything back. It's not
Yeah.
that we want anything materialistic or monetary,
Yeah.
but it's just the pleasure of helping someone or explaining something to someone or making them realize something, that there is something out there for them that they can attain, rather than doing something for someone and expecting something back. No, that's not why you do it.
Yeah.
It's in the giving that you receive, and that's how what I believe is
That's
true.
a fantastic way
Yeah.
to go as well, because I'm a giver.
Mm.
So I believe in helping the community selflessly. But for that, we need a story. That story is so powerful that connects the communities and captures this exact moment that we had today. Very inspirational, yet so emotional connections, right? Because people will learn or people will see a lot of stories, but what connects to the audience is your heartfelt stories. Inspirational, heartfelt, fantastic.
Yep.
Your story is fantastic,
Thank you.
and I was literally surprised when you said that you had polio. And overcoming your challenges from being a person with polio to walking, doing gym, what else can we expect from human magic?
Thank
This
you.
is human magic.
Yeah.
And unleashing the human magic is the potential that you have to inspire the next generation or inspire people across the world, where your story can be an amazing inspiration. So thank you so much,
And
Corina.
thank you for doing this podcast, because without people like you, no one would know. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, and thanks for viewing this. And I hope we'll come up with more stories just to connect with emotional connection. And together we can help someone somewhere, someplace by amazing, fantastic, inspirational stories. And what is that you have a cause, or say for example, what is that not letting you go to gym? Let's go to gym, build bodies, and together thrive, because happy people, healthy people make places powerful. We want to be happy together. We want to make places healthier.